In today's video, I want to share with you these 4 common mistakes that all investors need to avoid. 4 common mistakes that all investors need to avoid. Investing is by no means, always easy. Profit is not a guarantee in investing. I don't know if you have discovered or you have observed that there are certain investments you go into and your expectation will fail. That's why profit is not a guarantee in investment. There are thousands of books, on investing, and every one of these books actually have their tricks and their tips on how they actually work. Even professional investors are not always right, even after there are so many years of practice. Even professional investors are not always right, Additionally, every investor is different. However, there are these common mistakes that all investors need to avoid. In this video today, I'm going to share with you 4 of these common mistakes that as an investor, you need to avoid, even though it is not easy to go into investing. You need to avoid. For those ones that will avoid this mistake, they'll find it easy to make profit. With that being said, let's go into this video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Millionaires Making Digit, aka Home of Wealth. In case you're coming across me for the first time, hi, my name is Lekoba. Consider to subscribe, hit on the notification bell. That's where you always be notified each time I upload a new video. Like and share my videos to your friends, families, and loved ones. And don't forget to check on us every day, because every day we upload video on the channel. On this channel, we do everything money, money, money. So if this sound is what you're interested in, grab your popcorn, sit where you are. Don't touch the dial as we go into today's video. I am back again with another exciting and beautiful video, just as the caption says. In today's video, I just want to share with you these 4 common mistakes that all investors need to avoid. 4 common mistakes that all investors need to avoid. Just like I said from the very onset of this video, that investing is by no means often easy. Yes, profit is not a guarantee in investment. There are lots of books that's actually written on investing, and every one of these books actually, have their tricks and tips on how they actually work. Even the professional investors are not always right. They are not always right. However, every investor is different. However, there are these mistakes that I'm going to discuss in this video, that if you are an investor and you avoid it, you may certainly make profit. Having said that, let me walk you down through this video to share with you these mistakes I'm talking about. So the number 1 mistake that I want to reveal to you that all investors need to avoid is not understanding the investment. Not understanding the investments. Yes, according to Warren Buffett, one of the successful world investor, Warren Buffett actually cautioned against investing or going into investments that you don't understand. Buying shares or buying stock from companies that you do not understand their business model. Warren Buffett actually cautioned against this. This has to do with you going into investment, buying stock from companies you don't know their business model. To avoid this mistake, Warren Buffett said that you need to make sure that you diversify your investments or your portfolios, into ETF, exchange traded funds. Diversify your portfolios in estate traded funds. Yes, by this you're going to make profit if you don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you want to invest in individual, stock or individual company, yes, Warren Buffett said that you should make sure that you understand the business model of the company that each stock that you want to buy represents. That way, you can actually go into such investments and make profit. That's number 1. The number 2, mistake that all investors must avoid is falling in love with a company. Falling in love with a company. Yes, this is one of the mistakes that all investors need to avoid. Yes, this is, like a situation when you see a company that you invest in or you do business with, it's easy that you can actually fall in love in such company, forgetting that you bought the stock, for investment, or you bought the stock as an investment, You can easily fall in love with this company just because you see them doing well. No, this is a mistake that investors need to avoid. You don't need to fall in love with a company simply because you see them, maybe at the first time that you invest with them, doing good. You don't need to fall in love. You need to always remember that you buy or you bought the stock, to make money. So once you realize that the fundamentals of such, company that prompted you to buy their stock actually change, you need to sell the stock. Do not wait. You bought your stock or you buy your stock to make money. So once the fundamentals that prompted you to buy the stock actually change, sell off your stock. Do not fall in love with the company. So many investors are just making this mistake, and it's making them to lose their money. That is the number 2 mistake all investors must avoid. Okay. Number 3 mistake that all investors need to avoid is lack of patience. Lack of patience. Okay. Yes, a slow and steady with the portfolio or your portfolio growth will actually yield a greater result in the long run. Okay, once you start expecting a portfolio, to do something, more than what it has been, designed for, you're actually just desiring or expecting a disaster. So you need to exercise patience. So many investors cannot exercise patience, and this has made a lot of them, to lose their money. It has actually made a lot of investors to lose their money. Okay, so you need to exercise patience on your portfolio. You don't expect the portfolio to do anything, other than that what the portfolio was designed for. Once you are doing that, you are expecting or you are calling for disaster. Keep your expectation realistic, with regards to the timeline for your portfolio's growth and return. It's very important. You must exercise patience. So many investors cannot exercise patience. They don't have this quality. So that's number 3. Yeah, I think the number 4, the last mistake that all investors must avoid is letting your emotions rule. Letting your emotion rules. Yeah, this is one of the mistakes that all investors need to avoid. Okay, the number 1, destroyer of investment return is emotion. The number 1 destroyer of investment return is emotion. Okay, this greed and fear rule in the markets is actually true, but investors should not let their fear and greed rule or control their decision. Do not let your fear and greed control your decision as an investor. Okay, instead you should focus on the bigger picture. Okay, focus on the bigger picture instead of letting your fears and your greed, to take control of your decision. This is one of the mistakes that's actually destroying so many returns or making investors to lose their money. Okay, so as an investor, you need to avoid this mistake. These are common mistakes that investors are actually making. That's making them to complain. If you come across any investors who is complaining, watch him, ask him questions. You will discover that such an investor has already made any of this mistake. This mistake I outlined in this video. Okay, so this is not all of them, okay, but I brought out this because these are the top. These are the top of all of them, of all the mistakes. Okay, so there are lots of them. You can also make your research about this mistake. They are mistakes that, as an investor, if you can actually avoid them, you are going to find it easy. To do your investment, and you're going to make profits as you go into investing. Okay. Thank you very much for tuning in. To my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. To my viewers, thank you for always stopping by and watch my video. For you that's watching this video without subscribing, what are you waiting for? Please hit on that subscribe button, okay? If you have any question, comment, or suggestion on this video, don't fail to bring it in the comment section, because I am going to be there to attend to your question, comment, and suggestion as soon as possible, okay? If you find this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to like and share this video. Share it to your friends, families, and loved ones. And help me tell them to share this video now, because there's love in sharing. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.